Yeah guys, yo, by the thumbnail you already saw. First Opel on the channel, bro. Yeah, we have Nizam here. And he's brought this very beautiful Opel Big Boss, no? 2-liter GSI, powered by a C20XE. With throttles. So there's gonna be a lot of smiling in this video and laughing. That's not how it goes. If you follow the channel, you'll know. So yeah, my bro, take us through it, my bro. Just give us a storyline there behind the car.
Okay, so I have the car now 12 years. I bought it in 2009.
It's quite a while, no?
Yeah, it's a long time to have a car, yeah. And yeah, it was stock 2-liter 6-mil 20XE motor. So it was still stock computer
Which
box.
does it come out with this motor?
It comes out with this motor, yeah. Yeah, and then I had the car, drove the car like that up till 2014. No,
Yeah.
2015. Yeah, around about 2015.
Still stock basically.
Still stock, yeah. And then I did like small stuff, man, like with the standard setup, you know, cone filter, trying different gearboxes,
Yes.
gearbox ratios.
How's these gearboxes stock though? Like they're very long.
Nah, you get
ratios.
different ratios in the Opel range. Yeah, you get like for the big block motor
Yes,
now,
yes.
you get like F16, and then you get F16 close ratio
Yeah.
and wide ratio, and then you get F18 close and wide, and then F20.
There's quite a range of gearboxes, yeah.
Gearboxes,
Different ratios. But the video is open up there first though. That pure innate power, my bro. Yo, there's nothing better than that, really. And this motor's coming a long way, no?
Yeah.
From the 1980s already.
Yeah, this is actually a 89 model.
89.
Yeah, big boss.
Lowest level. I see with the gear ratios, yeah, lekker. I don't know. Yeah, but we all can understand. You can enjoy this thing daily, no?
Yeah, I drive it every day to work.
To work in back.
It's the only car now, so at the moment, so I use it to get to work.
Yeah.
So it's not still tuned to be fast or race or whatever. It's just tuned now like just to drive it.
Yeah. So you're basically saying it's restricted now at the moment.
Yes, definitely.
For your daily driving.
There's way more in it.
So coming back to the motor, I don't want to get too much into it now. I want to show the guys, man, like inside the engine bay.
Yeah.
But like in terms of the motor, what's done there? Is it still like stock or?
It is fairly stock, yes, but they all like a few engineering mods.
Oh,
if
okay.
you can say it like that. Like there's oversized pistons.
Yes.
It's bought to 40,000, so I think it's
about the first gear.
You'll feel it, man. It's like
No?
just over and then
In.
not too much over. Yeah, there we go.
And your clutch and stuff.
Clutch is normal, standard clutch.
And I like that mechanical feeling. I see even you getting liquor.
Yeah, I don't normally with passengers, so it's lekker. Just feel it out. Ah, it's a 4. There we go, yeah. I know you must get used to it.
But you must get used to the car first. How much kilos is the car making at the moment?
I don't know, I didn't dyno it now.
Still old school, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have, I didn't dyno it nowadays. It's just like a road tune, just drive it normal.
What do they come out usually though? Like from factory?
150.
115. Oh, you get in a lot of trouble though. You get in a lot of trouble. The speeds. No. I'm not pushing this thing fully out, bro. And I can feel it just wanna go. And the clutch is super easy, no?
Soft, yeah.
I expected it to be like high up, but it's actually very nice. Honestly, now I'll drive this car just so. It's like it.
If you say if I'm 2.5 now, flat footed until like 4.5.
In here, the true power, like the sound. That's where it's loudest now.
Yeah, it's the loudest point there because of the cam and that it's in the intake.
But yeah, sorry if I'm a bit quiet here. This is a emotional moment. Don't get to drive this cars every day. This type of cars. Usually in the videos, you know, already when I spot it, huh? And I go mal on me, bro. But like I said, this is an emotional moment.
Yeah.
I'm very focused here, bro. Yo.
Yeah.
The mensen already know now, make this U-turn in the videos. I self-notice in the videos and I make this U-turn, you know that's gonna be liquor.
Laat de launch. Laat de launch control. Stop. Everything first.
First time using ik weer terug dit.
Just hold the button in,
the button
flat-footed.
in.
Flat-footed.
Zeg, is het wel ziek boos? Ja, hij valt dat ik een beetje naar die daar.
Ja, dat is wel belangrijk.
Oh, wait, the moment we've been waiting for. The famous C20XE. So this motor, you see, is the big boss motor, no?
Yeah, this is the big boss motor.
2 liter 16 valve.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, so
115 kilowatt.
Take us through them. What's all been done? You see, mostly engineering parts inside the motor.
Yeah, basically it's just oversized pistons, 40 thou on the bottom end, and then the header's deck, the block is deck, and then the header scheme, and then there's a 272 bullet cam and the exhaust, the standard intake cam. Yeah, and just branch.
What branch is this?
This is the standard branch of the car came out with.
Okay, you just extended the, what you call it, downpipe.
The downpipe,
Bigger
yeah.
downpipe.
And then it has a coil pack from a Corsa, just to eliminate the coil, and the module and stuff like that.
I
So,
see, I took the strip there, the strip
yeah,
cam here, no?
off, yeah.
I see that.
So that deletes all of the coil and that, so it just runs off from the coil
It's
pack.
neat whistle.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And the quarter,
yeah, we must come there, bro.
it's steering wheel throttles,
No?
53 mil, yeah, 80 mil trumpets. And then the fuel rail is from a Daewoo, believe it or not.
Serious?
Oh, yeah.
1.4, 1.4.
Yeah, 1.6 I think.
1.6.
It was the easiest to use, man.
Yo. It's my 4-cylinder whistle, yeah.
And the intake is not custom made to make the throttles.
And then yeah, everything is still from the 20 valve, no? The TPS,
Yeah, it's the 20 valve
Denso.
TPS. Yep.
no?
Originals.
Um,
Cash
so-
can.
it was pretty straightforward, you say, to do the throttles.
Yeah, it's not so. It's just the intake basically,
Yeah.
and that takes most of the work.
So I see you done all the, like the oversized pistons and stuff to raise the compression,
Yeah, to raise the
And
compression and
scheme the head, obviously.
uh,
Any future plans with this motor? So I know they respond
yeah.
well to cams, you said, was
Cam is
even
definitely-
turbo.
Nah, I like the inner look, the innerness, man. Like all the
Okay.
throttles. I like the sound and I always
Yeah,
love old
definitely.
school, man.
The raw.
Sideys and stuff, yeah. So turbo is nice, but throttles, man, that just does it for me.
And in terms of the gearbox and stuff, we said there's a paar gearboxes that can fit in this motor swap.
When I got the car,
Not
I had
motor swap, sorry.
gearbox swaps.
Gearbox swap, sorry.
When I got the car, I had a F16 close ratio in,
No?
which was very fun.
Quick out the block.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, you can drive the clock off full. So, but it was too short for me, man.
And consumption wise, fuel consumption.
Yeah.
Especially on the like highway
On
and
the
stuff.
highway, the revs was like very high. So I just went for a F18 because I kept breaking F16 boxes actually because they were mostly built for 1800s, man.
Yes.
And 8 valves and stuff.
In terms of the management, what management is on here?
Dictator.
Yeah.
Dictator 60 miles.
Accommodate the throttles, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But yo, nah, this thing is strong, bro. And you said 115 kilowatts out of factory, no?
Yeah, 115 kilowatt.
And Newton meters, you know, maybe?
Newton meters is plus minus 230.
Sure.
Yeah, 220 around there. But once you put the throttles, then you lose
Serious?
torque, man.
Ah,
Yeah, so the torque is less.
but who doesn't want that sound, man?
It's running on F18 C345 gearbox. So it's a balance of short and long.
So the final drive is probably lekker.
It's nice. It's very nice. The gearbox.
You say that's like a common thing on this
Yeah,
motors.
you see like the
gearbox.
F18 came out with a later model,
Mm.
like the 200IS, the Ecotex,
Yeah.
like the Astras.
That's quite how those motors gets put into the newer chassis, no?
So
It's
they-
an old motor already. That's why it's iconic, yo.
So the boxes, the material they used on this
Yeah.
box is stronger, man, than the F16 and the F20. So it lasts longer. I mean, I've been driving now
Yeah.
4 years, and it's basically drive it hard
Yeah.
with a box and it lasts.
And you know, I didn't actually know you get a big boss. I always thought you just get the super boss. So
No.
what's the difference if I may ask?
Okay, it starts from the baby boss.
Mm.
You get the baby boss, which is the 8 valve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 1800 8 valve.
Yes.
And then you get just the boss, which is 2-liter 8 valve.
Okay.
And then big boss is now the 16 valve.
Yo, I never knew that, bro. I'm not the Opel guy, so I'm not.
So the big boss came out with this engine,
Yeah.
which is this car. And then they took this, the big boss, and then created the super boss.
But obviously bigger cam.
Yeah,
maybe,
so they
no?
took this motor basically and then they modified it.
Mm.
So that's when it turned into the super boss.
That's on the score is. Yo, it's retro, yo. No? I see you wanted to keep it look
Yeah, the old school.
and it feel, yeah. So take us through the drum, my bro.
Okay,
I'm sure the mensen know. The older guys know.
Yeah, the wheels is Hockenheim. It's the first generation Hockenheim.
Mm.
So I opted for this because it's old school, like you say,
Yeah.
and you don't see it every day, man. So I just wanted that old school look, keeping it into
Yeah.
the 90s and stuff. And then I wrapped it in Bridgestone Mayo one.
Grips lekker.
Yeah, the tire is grip. Grip's nice. For the street tire, it's a very nice tire.
And then other than that, the exterior was the car resprayed.
Yeah, the car was
No?
resprayed say about 2 years ago. But I
And-
tried to keep my hand on
Yeah,
it
definitely.
during the
Because older cars usually rust after a
Very
while,
quickly.
no? Especially like by the window
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But overall, the condition is nice, you know. And other than that, my bro, what other exterior parts do you add?
But everything is basically standard. This is how it comes.
So it comes with a wing and everything.
Yeah,
Yo.
it comes from the
It's
factory.
very sporty, no?
The tow bar was there when I
Mm.
bought it. I just went for a bigger tail piece.
Yeah.
Just give it a aggressive look, and I wrapped this in carbon. Just to give it that,
You won't touch it.
wing.
But one thing about this car, you look at the car and you won't really say the doors are long. But once you open it, you really see, no?
Yeah.
It's very long. That's about it. Sitting nice, yo. And in terms of suspension,
Suspension, it's a mix match, like I said earlier.
nice thing they was in front.
Okay, the front is an Eibach. It's an
From
Eibach
a-
kit from a Golf 6 GTI.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, so I had to cut it just to make it sit
Fit.
right. But it still drives very soft because of the brand.
Yeah, I noticed when I drove, like in the bumps and stuff, it was liquor stuff. yo.
And
No
I mean,
play.
It's still basically legal, so it's fine. I'm good with that.
That's what power cause, man.
Light fell out earlier, guys.
There's all the power. There's much shifts, yo.
Alles net los op die kar.
Yo.
So I must go home and we'll flat in the stores to drive and I must go turn
Yeah.
the stuff again.
Yo, the mensen, I'm sure the mensen is a bit tired of the location. Just want to show them. We decided to do something different about it. I think it suits it perfect here in the city. No? Yo. But now, bro, yo. Let's go to the interior. Can just open the. Yeah.
I don't know you want to pull that seatbelt up home.
I think we first take them to the back. We
Can
come
I
in,
take
bro.
them
Yeah.
back first? Okay, then we
can
can
open
pull
the hatch.
seats over.
You can open the hatch also if you want. This was better.
I can open the hatch, yeah.
Yo. Jesus. This car is actually big at the back, no?
That's a little space, yes. I
Yeah.
normally have a system in like the cage.
Yeah.
The cage I made myself. Me and a friend. like in the beginning of lockdown.
Sure.
We had nothing to do, so we just decided to hold something. We actually started with the
Yes.
rear strut brace. So we started.
It actually
with
works, no?
Yeah,
It's not just for the look, obviously.
So we started with this, and then we had material left. So I have the turbo brackets running over here.
So it's running through the chassis.
Yeah, so she.
See, it's mounted to the chassis.
Yeah, so we just went with that, and then later on we went full. So we just went with the cross, and
Yeah.
we did everything like.
And it can come out if you want to.
Yeah,
Take
it's
it out.
bolt in, bolt out.
Alright.
No back seats, as you can see. No back seats.
That's the look, yeah. That's what we're all about, Moose.
Yeah. The roof lining.
Yo,
It's like
it's
a-
really retro, no?
It's like a Burberry print. It's hanging now because it's been years. I think of like 6-7 years I did that. And then the seats I redone over also a couple of years ago. It's not
The own
perfect.
Adidas touch. Nah,
Yeah, just the Adidas over there.
Sponsor.
Nah, it's not a sponsor. It's just a brand I like. Yeah, we can move the seats over.
Yes, I love this old school dashes.
Interior is fairly normal.
Just show them there, man. That retro show.
Okay.
There at the bottom.
I've got the gear lever. The gear lever, Opel guys would know. This
Yeah.
isn't standard, like the way it looks here. It's just stripped down, like the reverse. I took off the lever and
Yeah.
whatever, so you literally have to select it like that. But I will sort it out in the near future.
And I want them to see this, man. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so it came out with a
Yes,
with a
yes.
cassette holder back in the 80s.
Yo.
So I managed to find old cassettes from my childhood and then
Yo.
stacked it in here.
And it
Just to,
still works?
Yeah, the cassettes still work. The buttons are a bit sticky though.
Nah, it's understandable. Yo, how many years later?
Yeah, so you have to like really press it.
Yo, this is something you don't see every day, no?
Yeah, so there's tapes in still there.
Yes.
From I don't know what is on here still.
Yo.
Yeah, that's about it. And the fire extinguisher now for safety. I don't want to stand
Especially
next
with
to
the
road.
older cars, yeah. Wiring and stuff. And it's pretty much still stock interior, no?
Stock.
Besides this, obviously, the stripped out back.
I couldn't save the like this. This is now the original, the material.
Yeah.
So I couldn't save it on the bottoms.
Plan to do it in future.
Yeah, the
You know, if
bottoms
you're
was-
suede or what.
The bottom was far gone, man. So I couldn't save it.
Yeah.
So I just opted with the grey. vinyl.
So it'll actually look quiet, huh?
So it'll look nice.
Yeah.
I will do the interior in the near future.
Yeah. But one thing I wanted to ask actually, how much does this car weigh? Plus minus.
Probably like 950.
It was light, no?
Yeah.
Sure.
950, yeah. With the engine.
So you're saying with that rear stuff taken out, it actually makes a big difference.
Make it lighter.
Ah.
Yes, it makes it lighter.
Yeah.
I can feel like when I go race at Killarney,
Yeah.
and then I can feel the car is lighter, and you can see it also. Like
Yeah.
the back is a bit
It
raised
lifts
up.
up a bit.
But when the seats are in and the system and whatever, then it sits level.
Yeah.
Steering wheel, I took off from a 1.6 GSI Monza.
The
So-
CD.
No, it's a 1.6, the GSI.
Okay.
So that it doesn't come with a like the best like this car. This car has the GSI 16 valve, but this one it looks fairly the same. So I just opted for that because when I bought it, it had a small steering on.
Yeah.
And then it has an oil temp there. It doesn't work. I'm still
For the show
connected
in
up.
the moment.
Yeah, it's just for like a racy look.
Sure. I love the feel of this car, really.
And the gauge is also very old school as well. Launch control is right there.
Nah, but you mustn't go fuel thick with this thing in future, man. It's gonna take the show away. Although fuel thick is quite.
Yeah, fuel thick is.
Yo, I love it, analog feeling, man. Just everything.
Yeah,
No?
old school.
But yeah, yo. Dashboard is also still mooi. Obviously, it's gonna have its flaws here and there. But
It's not
yo,
nothing is perfect.
1989, bro. What can you expect?
Yeah, this car is 32 years old.
Yeah, guys, what the experience this has been. I really hope you guys well, like taken with on the journey, man. I tried to make it in depth and like the detail. Because like I said, you don't see this car every day, my bro. You don't like it, experience it every day, and they're becoming quite scarce, no?
Yes.
You don't see them much on the road in
And
this
very
condition.
expensive as well.
Oh, yeah. But yo, my bro, shukran for actually letting me drive the car and like
No problem with
Just coming out today, man. Yo, we had a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, it was
A lot of fun.
It was a nice day. Yeah, the turnout was
Yeah.
nice. We didn't expect to be this long busy,
Are we?
but it was nice.
Plus, now it's almost 8 o'clock, man, bro. And
Yeah.
it's time for that feature. You probably watched it already, the bubble.
Yes.
I mean, just probably watched it. This is the next feature after that.
Yeah.
It's almost that time, bro. So we went way overboard today.
Yes. But we had fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man.
And like I said,
Yeah. Like I also want to say shukran to you, man, for giving me the opportunity to be on your channel.
nah,
I watch
appreciate it.
all your videos, bro. So, and you're doing a great job, and you mustn't stop doing it, man, because you're uplifting people that don't show their cars much to Cape Town, man. So,
Like I
Big
said,
ups,
man,
bro.
I just want to show it to the world, bro. YouTube is international, so
Yeah.
all the guys overseas, I know this cause is obviously big in Europe also.
yeah.
So if the guys are watching from there, please comment something, man. Yeah, let us know there. So we just repping Cape Town, South Africa.
Definitely.
So stay tuned for the next one.